Okay, so I need to rant about this new Lilo and Stitch movie poster because I kind of hate it. This new poster is so bad, it misses the point of the original so much. Part of me is stunned that they signed off on this and went out with it. Or maybe I'm just too optimistic and I should just expect this as part of the world that we live in now. But to explain just how bad this poster is, I need to unpack just how great the original one is. It is beautifully simple. It's an entirely white background, you've got Stitch in the middle, and he's surrounded by all the sort of classic Disney characters that you know and love. And it's a very simple positive association. If you love these characters, you're gonna love this one too. But then they have a twist to it. They have all the Disney characters turning their nose up at Stitch, looking at him like, what the hell is this thing? And that tells you so much about Stitch, that this is a different kind of Disney character. It's the kind of Disney character that all the other ones turn their nose up at. But they tie it all together with an absolutely wonderful tagline, there's one in every family. So Stitch is the odd one out, but he's still part of that Disney family of characters. He's gonna be weird and different, but everyone loves him anyway. And as the new character of this new movie, you're gonna love him too. It's just a really lovely, clever poster, and it's the kind of poster you could only really do in animation. Like they could have done a poster where there's Lilo and Stitch on a beach and you would have got a better idea of where the movie is set. But in this, they strip everything back. They just have Stitch front and center, and it's really Disney putting forward the idea that we create classic great characters. And when you look at that poster now, it feels like a time capsule. That's Disney back in their stride. They're making great classic movies again. It's a poster that's so good and so iconic that they decided to remake it along with the movie. And that was a big mistake. So the big challenge with trying to remake this poster is to do the same thing, but do it in live action. Now they couldn't recreate it with live action versions of the characters because that would just be really weird. They're just not gonna get like big name actors like Will Smith and Lily James or Rachel Zegler back to take a picture for a poster of a movie that they're not going to be in. Again, you can surround Stitch with different characters in animation, but you do it in live action, it would feel really weird. But surrounding him with characters is kind of the whole idea of the poster, so you'd think they'd just give up on it. Instead, for this one, they have the live-action Stitch making a mess with all of the properties that Disney now owns. He's holding onto a lightsaber, he's destroyed the Marvel Studios logo, they've even got the 20th Century Fox logo in the background. It's just really depressing because the original poster was about Disney's creativity, and this poster is just about everything that Disney has bought. It just feels so corporate and soulless. And to make things even worse, they have kept the exact same tagline. There's one in every family. Now that tagline is great and works for the original poster because it's showing Stitch as part of the Disney family. He's surrounded by a bunch of characters. Families are made up of people. There's no people in this one. So instead it just feels like they're trying to tie Marvel and Star Wars and Stitch together as part of the Disney family. Like you can get the idea that if you liked Aladdin, you'll probably also like Stitch. You know, there's really no connection between if you like Star Wars, you'll probably also like this movie as well. So this poster just ends up reinforcing the brand identity of Disney owning everything. It would almost work better as a poster for Disney World where you can imagine all of these things being melded together, but not for this movie. And it's kind of funny because this poster, just like the original, ends up being the perfect representation of who Disney are right now. Before they were a studio who make original characters with original movies. Now they're a studio who just buy existing franchises and continue them on or remake their own stuff.